Hey everyone, Yuki here, and today I am doing video and sharing my knowledge on request regarding bannerman, the unit that makes you stay. So let's go ahead, create a new unit, and there's two ways how to make one bannerman. First is, let's go with the regular one, which is you search for banner and you give him the banner. That gives him the ability that is tied to the weapon that makes the unit around him stay and himself included. The other option is go into abilities and give him that ability. And it somehow even graphically didn't disappear after I removed. Just a bug. But you can just edit through ability and give him, preferably, a ranged weapon. So he acts as a regular unit. Usually you will include him with archers or musketmen or whatever not. Something ranged probably. If you give him melee, he will defend the ground, like in some narrow paths and so on. So that is step number one. Alright, now let's get to how it behaves in a battle. You place the guys and you do some ranged troops. I mean, they would stay, ranged would stay. If you want to hold the line, you use regular ranged troops. They will hold the line until very long time, or bannerman dies. So let's place enemy units over there. Try it out. Like you can see, they start to go. It's actually faster than I expected, but yeah, they do have to restart that ability every now and then. Periodic, probably like 5 seconds from what I've counted, and they do make the units stay. But if your units want to move out of them, they will. And test it out with different unit. Not with this case. They are actually pretty slow. Actually, you can go ahead and lock in cavalry units. It's gonna be trickier. If I place them on the edges. Let me show you. I place them on the edges, they barely cut them. The cavalry will still fight back. And they caught almost none in that. Funny thing is, the guy captured one of the bannermen with his musket, dragged him around. But out of these 6 riders, only 2 remained in the circle, so you basically can't use that on cavalry unless they are very slow. And I think, recall, I have these guys in retreating mode. Yeah, mostly. They are very slow and they can retreat actually if slowed down. Which is a special interaction. I haven't mentioned that everywhere, so you'll get it first time probably. If you can use that thing. If you use melee cavalry, they should all in the end gone out of there. If you place them really closer to that circle, they will hold on the first one. But that ability will disappear, and some of them will try to get closer to the enemy. Yeah, you see now 2 of them left the circle. The same thing will happen with infantry over time. If you take your battle like going for 4 minutes or something, 3-4 minutes, like half the units that are in the banner area will be gone from it because they are trying to reach the enemy. So you can't really prevent that unless you really stack up the bannerman in the line. I like can speed up time, fortunately. Let's try this. See, the ones in the back got 2 lines forward in span of 1 cooldown. But in a short time they are holding pretty well. Alright, another thing that banner bearers are useful for, you stack them nicely. I prefer putting them like this, because this way no units passes through. Because if you place them like this, barely the circles are touching, it's very easy for the ability to not reach the end until a unit passes around them. So this way you could lose few units running over. But if you stack them right above the edge, the circle that they make, another unit, then you will have a line that is unbreakable, the units. Now if I put grenadiers in there, right behind them, they have command to never stop running, which is in my different video bayonet charge, and this is very useful for that. So if I go ahead and give ranged units to my enemy, they're gonna shoot banner bearers. The grenadiers stay put now, but once the banner bearers die, they're gonna charge the enemy right after the cooldown after the ability disappears. Here you see, that is very useful interaction with that. Unfortunately the enemy musketeers are too good, so grenadiers couldn't reach them. Also, if anyone had a question about that, this circle is hard coded and it can't be extended. It has to be like that. Can be smaller, can be bigger. You have to work with that. It's not that small, you can fit quite a lot of units. I think like 40 in that one circle and hold them for a bit, but the outer layer will, especially the front outer layer, will run away after a few times. So that's about it. So thank you for watching, guys, and hope to see you in another guide I make. Be sure to make requests if you need to know anything regarding tabs.